morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day for yoga. We're going to start a little morning stretch yoga class in a couple minutes. I just want to give you some time to get your mat or a towel or a blanket or just the floor. Push your coffee table aside and let's stretch out. It's the perfect way to direct your day. You know what I mean? Direct your day by choosing how you want to feel, focusing on that, embodying it. That's what the yoga does. And then carrying that with you into your day so that you can have whatever kind of day you want to have. That's the beauty and the magic of this practice. So we'll start morning yoga in 1 minute. 1 minute. And today I thought we could really focus on the understanding of I am. Let's just think about that. Without getting too philosophical, we just have to know that whatever I am becomes aware of becomes reality. So you say I am, fill in the blank. That's what you are. Your reticular activating system will find it in the matrix and show it to you, and that will be your reality. You can also just say I am and gain that same level of I am the observer, the witness mentality. All right? Okay, so let's start. Here we go. I want you to sit up really tall. Find an easy seat. Crisscross applesauce anywhere on your mat. Crown of the head is reaching up. Chin is slightly tucked. Place your hands on your knees and just take a few big breaths. In through the nose, push your belly out. Out through the nose, pull your belly in. We'll take a few really big breaths like that. Just opening everything up, bringing some energy through the spine into the brain, pressurizing the pineal gland, allowing you to see through the veil. All right, couple more. One more. Great. Now take your right ear to your right shoulder. Take your right arm, drape it across your head. Left fingers come to the ground beside you and start to walk away. Remember to keep your back nice and straight. In this day and age, we spend so much time in a forward down motion on our phones, on the computer, driving the car, that if we just take a few minutes every day and keep our neck and shoulders open, we will avoid a lot of that tech neck trouble. One more moment. Good, and come back to center. Little shoulder shrug. Left ear, left shoulder. Left arm drapes. Right arm comes to the ground beside you and starts to walk away. Now you might feel this in a different spot from side to side. I always say wherever you're feeling it is where you're healing it. So there's no wrong place to feel it. Like on this side, I'm feeling it all the way down my arm. This is my dominant hand, so that would make sense. I use it more, so I have more to release. Keep your back nice and straight. Remember, you're not pulling. You're just creating a little extra weight for a little bit of a deeper stretch. One more breath. Now come back to center, little shoulder shrug. This time, chin to chest, interlace your fingers and drape your hands on the back of your head. Really important to keep a straight spine here, and you might feel this all the way down your back. Not pulling, just a little extra weight. Good, and now look all the way up. Interlace those fingers underneath your chin, elbows out to the side. So good. Little shoulder shrug. Okay, now inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, bend to the left. Hi, Tinsy. Isn't it funny how animals come out whenever you're doing yoga in your living room? They love that energy so much. Anyways, inhale your arms up. Exhale, bend to the left. Right arm is reaching up and over. Big side body stretch here. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Left arm is reaching up and over. Side body stretch. Inhale up and exhale, fold forward. Now, if this hurts your knees, instead of just diving into a fold, I want you to crawl forward so that you can tell if this is going to be too much pressure on your knees. If it starts to hurt your knees, just back up a little bit. Let your head hang heavy. Now press yourself back up to a seat. Look down at your legs and cross them in the other direction. So put your bottom leg on top. Sitting up really tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep a straight spine here. Left hand comes to your right knee. Right hand is behind you. You're looking over your right shoulder. Trying to find the most comfortable spot. Good. Inhale, unwind and reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand is on the left knee. You're looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, unwind, reach up. And exhale, fold. Same thing, your legs are in a different position now, so maybe it feels in places that it wasn't feeling before. So take your time as you crawl forward and then let your head just hang heavy. And now press yourself back up to a seat. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Shake them out a little bit. Move the meat. Flex the feet. Inhale your arms up. On an exhale, fold with a flat back. So let your knees bend as much as they need to for your belly to lay on your thighs. That's how you keep a flat back. Think belly to thighs. This is probably your first forward fold of the day, so don't be surprised if your knees are very bent. This is still a perfect forward fold. What we're wanting to avoid is having straight legs like this and then rounding our upper back and reaching forward like this, because that's not really stretching the back of your legs or your spine or the muscles along the spine. That's not really doing anything. So bend your knees, straighten your back, lay your belly on your thighs, and then as you exhale, start to relax your head down and melt into the stretch. And then just tune into your breath. What I want you to notice is every inhale you come up a little tiny bit, and every exhale you sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. So inhales, you come up a little bit. Exhales, you sink a little deeper. And notice as your muscles lengthen, your legs will straighten naturally, all by themselves. All you have to do is relax and breathe Allow and receive. It's kind of the same thing in life, right? Don't focus on the fact that your knees are bent. Means don't focus on your current reality or your current circumstance. Only focus on where you're going, that your legs will straighten, that your back will lengthen. And hold that intention and let your physical reality catch up to your mental reality. All right, coming back up to a seat. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Knees are open wide. Baddha Konasana, bound angle. So holding onto your feet, ankles or lower leg, wherever you need to keep a flat back, hold there. Inhale for length and exhale, start to fold. Maybe keep your elbows to the inside of your knees on the way down, pushing your legs out and getting an even deeper stretch. Feel your hips opening, inner hips, outer hips, inner thighs, outer thighs. Feel your lower back opening up. One more breath. And then come back up to a seat. So nice. Now stretch your legs out, shake them out. Let's take a Janu Shirshasana. So bend your left knee. Place the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Move the meat on that side. Flex the foot. Inhale for length and exhale. Turn to your straight leg and start to fold. Take your left hand and reach for the outer edge of your right foot. Now go ahead and let your knee bend as much as it needs to for your knee to meet your forehead. So this isn't one of these straight leg, rounded upper back stretches. This is a bent knee, belly is still on my thigh stretch. And just take your time. We'll take a few big breaths. Eventually, your leg will start to straighten out after a while. And by grabbing the outer edge of your right foot, you're really targeting the quadratus lumborum muscle, the QL muscle on the left side. And now come back up to a seat, stretch it out, shake it out, other side, right foot to the inside of the left thigh, move the meat, flex the foot, inhale your arms up, exhale, turn to the straight leg and fold, let your knee bend until your belly's on your thighs and your knee is coming up to your forehead. Right hand reaches for the outer edge of your left foot. Focusing on or targeting the quadratus lumborum muscle on the right side. So the right side lower back, getting a deep stretch. And come back up. Stretch your legs out, shake them out. Cross your ankles and roll forward, tabletop position. Making sure that your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. What I want you to do is just turn your fingers to face your knees for now, and let's open up the carpal tunnel. Just like tech neck, we get tech wrists. All of those fine motor movements, texting, typing, holding. Even just driving the car, though, you're using these muscles. So anything that feels good here, if you want to lean back, sway from side to side. You might have one side that's tighter than the other. I know I do. Maybe roll onto the top of your wrist and then the bottom. And when you feel ready, just turn your fingers forward, keeping your wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips. And let's move through cat-cow. On an inhale, drop your belly down, lift your tailbone and your chin up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, tailbone tucks. And now just keep moving with your breath. Inhales, drop the belly. Exhales, round the spine. And just meet me in a neutral spine here. Open your knees up about as wide as the mat, but not wider than the mat because that'll be too much pressure on the inner hips. About as wide as the mat. Bring your big toes together in the back. Sit down on your heels and fold forward. Rest your forehead on the mat and just start to breathe deeply. And while you're here, this is the time I want you to really think about, okay, I've spent some time opening up. How do I feel in my body? How do I feel right now? And how do I want to feel? If I could feel any which way would I choose? Right? So I know yesterday I said energized, and I really was energized all day. It was such a wonderful day. I got so much done. Today, I'm going to choose to feel peaceful, grounded and peaceful, not necessarily super energized, but just grounded, peaceful, calm. So that's what I'm going to focus on. And I want you to decide that too. So how do I feel right now? How do I want to feel? And then what do I need in order to feel that way? Especially on the mat. Do I need to take it easy? Do I need to push myself? Do I need to hold things longer? You know what I mean? Do I need to move through things faster? What is it that I need? And then set the intention to meet those needs in order to feel that way. Right? So in this moment, set the intention, say, I am whatever it is you want to feel. I am that. So for me, I am peaceful. And just hold that intention. Keep repeating it to yourself in your mind. Relaxing in your child's pose. We'll be here 3 more big, giant breaths. Last one. So good. And now just roll forward. King Cobra. Keep your knees nice and wide. Straighten your arms. Lift your chest. Start to move your hips towards the mat here. So you're pressing into the tops of your feet, bringing your hips further in towards the mat. Gently look up. And now downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips, making a V shape with your body. Bending into one knee and then the other, just opening up here. Keep repeating your intention to yourself. I am that. I am peaceful. So now look forward and walk your feet to the front. Open your feet up nice and wide, about as wide as the mat. Grab opposite elbows and just hang. Maybe you're swaying from side to side. You're just giving your body some time and some space to open up, feeling your lower back decompress. Release your elbows. Bring your feet together until they're about 2 fists apart. On an inhale breath, come up halfway, half lift. Making a number 7 shape here. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your tailbone up, looking down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. We'll do that again. Think shoulder blades, tailbone, looking down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up to standing. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, bend to the right. Opening up your side body. Inhale, up. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, bend to the left. Side body stretch. Inhale up, little back bend here, just a little one. Exhale, fold, arms out like airplane wings, shoulders on your back. And now relax, let your head hang heavy. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, half lift, flat back, number 7 shape with your body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. Grab your left wrist, exhale, bend to the right. Inhale up, switch sides, exhale, bend. Inhale up, little back bend. Exhale, fold, airplane arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Runner's lunge. Deep bend in your front knee. Holding here for a moment. Now drop your left knee. Lift your chest, both hands on your front knee for a modified crescent B. Try to square your hips off to the front of the mat. Pull your right hip back a little bit. Press your left hip forward. Now make sure your back knee is as far behind your hips as you can get it, because that's how we stretch the quad and the hip flexor. And the round ligament. One more big breath. Good. On an exhale, half split, straighten your front leg and fold. Rolling onto your heel, toes to the nose here. Keep your hips high. Wiggle around. I want you to look for where the tightness is, where the tension is. See if you can breathe into it. Send it some love, send it some awareness. Face it head on and watch it start to change. One more big breath. Repeating your intention to yourself. I am peaceful. Good. Back to your runner's lunge. Lift your chest. Fingers are floating off the mat. And now runner's twist. Plant your left hand down. Reach your right hand high. Try to stack your shoulders and look up. Releasing that, step your left foot forward and just hang. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. Little back bend. Exhale, fold, airplane arms. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right foot back. Take a moment here. And now bring your right knee down to the mat. Lift your chest, both hands on your front knee. Modified crescent B. Squaring your hips off to the front of the mat. You're going to press your right hip forward a little bit. Bring your left hip back slightly. Keep your front knee stacking over your ankle. Keep your back knee as far behind your hips as you can get it so that we can stretch the quad and the hip flexor. And the round ligament. One more big breath. And on an exhale, half split, straighten your front leg and fold. I want you to roll onto your heel toes to the nose. Keep your hips high. Wiggle around as much as you want to, looking for where you need it, where it's tight, where there's tension or intensity. And then hang out there. Choose to be there. Breathe there. Send your light there. Send your love there. Watch it start to change. Suddenly it's less intense. Suddenly it's less tight. Suddenly it starts to feel better just because you decided to become aware of it, which is the whole point of I am. I am noticing this. I am peaceful. You're choosing things. You're directing your awareness. You're being the creator of your life experience when you do that. That's what I love about yoga. It's like not just, healthy body. It's healthy mind, healthy heart. One more big breath. Coming back to your runner's lunge, bend your knee, lift your back knee off the mat. Chest comes up, fingers are floating. And now take a runner's twist, right hand down, left hand high. Stack your shoulders and start to look up. Back to your runner's lunge. Right foot meets the left, head is hanging heavy. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. Little back bend. Exhale, fold, airplane arms. Inhale, half lift. Number 7 shape with your body. Exhale, plant your hands and step it back to your downward facing dog. Taking a moment to pedal it out. And now just look forward, step it up, and come to a seat. Once you're there, I want you to roll down onto your back. Already feeling that yoga buzz. Once you get to your back, legs go straight up in the air. Waterfall pose. Wiggling your ankles, making circles, pointing and flexing your feet. Circles in both directions. Creating that synovial fluid. Now lift your arms up and do the same thing with your wrists. Motion is lotion for the joints. We're letting gravity pull that lymphatic fluid through our system. We're moving our ankles and our wrists, decreasing inflammation by increasing synovial fluid. Now pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug and a rock. On your next exhale breath, lower your knees to the left. Keep your shoulders touching the mat. Turn your head away from your knees. Easy spinal twist. Feel your back opening up, your outer hips. Good, and pull your knees back into your chest. Another hug, another rock. On an exhale breath, lower your knees to the right. Keep your shoulders touching the mat. Turn your head away from your knees. Easy spinal twist. Good, and on your next inhale, pull your knees back into your chest. Last little hug, little rock. We'll finish with a happy baby. Pull your knees into your armpits, reaching inside your legs for the outer edge of your feet. Anything that feels good here, rocking, rolling, straightening one leg or both. And when you're ready after that, just rock up to a seat. Finding an easy seat, crisscross applesauce, anywhere on the mat. Hopefully your body feels open, your mind feels open, your heart feels open. You can direct your attention, choose your awareness, and create your life on purpose. That's what yoga is all about. It means connection to self, and that's why. So go ahead and just take a big, giant inhale breath. Exhale out the mouth, make some noise. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for stretching out with me. We'll see you soon.